Mr. Speaker, as a law enforcement officer for over 40 years, including 12 years as Sheriff of Jacksonville, I've dedicated my life to protecting and serving my Northeast Florida community alongside some of the finest men and women, and now it is my job in Congress to call on protecting those men and women who are serving today. Anyone who has put on a badge and answered the call of duty knows the dangers that may await. And sadly, this is the reality officers and their families accept each time they leave home. In 2023, with a 30% increase in ambushing of law enforcement officers, 378 law enforcement officers were shot in the line of duty compared to 331 in 2022. That's a 13% increase in just 1 year. These attacks must end. That's why I introduced the Protect and Serve Act, a bipartisan bill to increase penalties on those who want to target and ambush and harm our police officers. And I urge Congress to pass it. If these bad actors want to target the police, we in Congress should target them. It's our responsibility to protect those who protect us. As anyone who has worked in law enforcement knows, losing a loved one, a colleague, or a friend in the line of duty changes you forever. I know what officers go through every day as they put on their uniform and say goodbye to their families. During my over 40-year career, I lost 26 colleagues and friends who laid down their lives in service to our community. One police officer killed in an ambush is one too many. The increase in ambushes and dangerous rhetoric about law enforcement has left many agencies struggling now to hire and retain the best and the brightest. We must help give agencies the tools they need to hire and keep these officers. That is also why I introduced the HELPER Act, a bicameral bipartisan bill that I introduced in the House to make it easier for police officers and other public servants in our community to buy their first home. Families everywhere are struggling to get by. In fact, many of our nation's first responders and teachers are priced out of the very neighborhoods that they are called to serve. By making home ownership easier, the HELPER Act would work to boost the recruitment and retention of our dedicated public servants and help make our communities safer. Everyone benefits from being neighbors with those serving and protecting our way of life. I urge the House to pass these important bills to make our communities safer and deliver for our law enforcement officers nationwide. Mr. Speaker, I just hope that and pray that all of us can lead lives that are worthy of their sacrifice. With that, Mr. Speaker, I yield back.